Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Aaron from Still Fucking Up Podcast. How you guys doing? I'm doing great, thanks. So, me and Juan, uh, we had a big old fuck off day on the day we usually record, and then we had to do it last minute on Sunday. So that was fun. Just a bunch of, he had a party for his son. My aunt was drunk. I had to go to my grandpa's house. It was just a big clusterfuck of nonsense that kind of fucked our usual recording day, which is Saturday. It kind of fucked it off. And then to top that off, my wife, my kid have both been sick. And then today is Monday, which is the day I'm supposed to release. So now I have to do this, edit, put out tonight sometime because I don't want to fuck off the day. The day is Monday. The day is Monday. We picked Monday. Let's fucking do Monday. You know what I mean? So wife, kids, sick. I've been doing my best to not touch anything they're touching. But I mean, I gotta pick my kid up, gotta change diapers, feed, whatever. I gotta do all the shit. So then I go to work today. When I'm driving back from about an hour away from where the house was, that we were tearing the roof off of it to put a new roof on it tomorrow. And of course I'm like on the way back and I'm just like, oh fuck, I feel like shit. Like, did they get the fucking Rona, or as Wendy Williams called it, the Cornova virus? Did they get that shit and they just beat it because she's like mid-20s and I'm fucking mid-30s almost, and then they just beat it, and then I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna be fucked off for 2 weeks so she could be like, see, you're a fucking pussy when you get sick. When the man cold, this full effect, all this horse shit. Because every 20 seconds I was hearing her talk about how bad she felt. But God forbid I say one fucking thing. Like, my throat hurts or something. Why aren't you talking? Oh, my throat hurts. Oh, wow, man cold. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Give me a goddamn break. You know what I mean? But anyway, all of this is new developments as of today. I didn't feel like shit yesterday at all, but today I feel like shit. So, you know what? Fuck it. I'm hoping it's just this 2-day cold bullshit that she had, and that it'll be done and fucking over with. But with my luck, who knows? I'm prone to infections of sorts, so that's exciting. But other than that, okay, so I talked a little bit about it in there. The Bill Burr Saturday Night Live monologue. The episode was great. The monologue was fucking hilarious. I heard from Without a Country with Corinne Fisher and Joe DeRosa that there was people talking about, there was white women talking about the swinging the Gucci boot over the fence and stomping it right in the middle of their movement. And the whole part about saying, look, you guys were right there with us reaping the benefits as we fucked everybody over doing evil shit. So just sit down next to us and get your talking to. It makes complete sense. Well, all he was saying was, yes, white men were the ones doing the fucked up shit. Maybe white women couldn't say anything, but it's a joke about the fact that they sat there and just, got fancy dresses or what the fuck ever they did back then. They just sat by and accepted the fucking the money and the gifts and all this shit from the rich white man who fucked everybody over. So the joke is good. It's a funny joke. But there were people saying that Bill Burr is trash and he's always been trash. Not fucking true. Bill Burr is one of the greats of stand-up comedy. Absolutely. And it's not just my opinion. This is the opinion of the majority, the vast majority of stand-up comics. Any stand-up comics that know dick about comedy know that Bill Burr is he's the fucking top of the totem pole. You had Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Lenny Bruce, Bill Hicks, Bill Burr, and I put Louis C.K. up there. I think Tom Segura is on his way, you know, and they're eventually gonna go after everybody. They're gonna go after all of the comics, alive or dead. They're gonna do it. They're gonna Me Too them. They're gonna bring up shit from 30. One of them probably said something fucked up when they were in elementary school. Let's dig that up and let's fucking cancel them, because nobody grows over the course of any amount of time. Everybody is born one way and then they die that same exact fucking way. How stupid is that? You think all of these fucking woke kids that are running around talking all this shit and jumping down all these fucking stand-up comics' throats about the shit that they said, like Kevin Hart's thing about smashing a dollhouse over his son's head if he found out that he was gay. It was like, what, 12, 13 years ago or something like that. So he couldn't host the awards show because he said something anti-gay when he was like in his early 20s or something like that. Like, people grow over time, and shit was different 20 years ago. I was 13 years old 20 years ago. I remember how people talked. The word gay was thrown around for fuck and everything. Everybody called their buddy a fag. That was just how you greeted. What's up, fag? That's how you greeted him. It wasn't an offensive. It wasn't something that would put you in social prison. It wasn't something that was going to ruin your fucking life to say a word. You understand? They're noises that you make with your face, and you're putting that much weight on them that if someone can make a noise with their face that hurts you so bad that you want their life to be fucking over forever, I never want you to come back because at one time you said a thing that I don't appreciate much. It's fucking crazy. That's entitlement to a level that I could never understand. You know what? It's sad because comedy gets attacked all the time for shit like this. Dave Chappelle got attacked for the transgender jokes from, it's probably like literally 11 people, but 11 people that post 55,000 times a day because they have nothing fucking better to do than to try to ruin somebody's life for making a joke. And everybody throughout history has been thought of as a bitch if you couldn't take a joke. It's a joke. If people find it funny, everybody's laughing around you. Even if the joke is about the demographic of people that you belong to. I live in Arizona. I wasn't born here. But do you know all of the shit that's talked on Arizona? It's fucking constant. Literally, everybody in LA, everybody in New York, all these comics that talk on their podcast, they shit on Arizona so hard. They say that everybody here is a gun-toting, Trump-loving, Mexican-hating, bigot piece of shit. And it's, I mean, there is portions for sure, but that's everywhere in America. But I don't take it personally. First of all, because I live in Arizona now. But I'm from California, but that doesn't matter either, because I'm also not a pussy like that. I can take a fucking joke. You could say whatever you want about me, because I could give a fuck less, because I don't, 99.9% chance, I have no fucking idea who you are. And if I did, I wouldn't give a shit still, because I'm 33 years old. what noise are you gonna make with your face that's gonna hurt my fucking feelings? I've seen my friends die in front of me. Drug overdoses. You know? If you have a shit fucking life, not much is gonna offend you. If you have a perfect life, everything offends you. That seems to be the fucking thing. And it's shitty, but it's the fucking truth. Let's just be honest. Okay, well, without further ado, this is Juan and myself on episode number 11. I hope you guys enjoy. Go check out the other fucking episodes. Go on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Overcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all the places, as well as YouTube most of the time, if the video actually fucking works correctly, as I believe it is working now. So yeah, enjoy the episode, guys. Still fucking up. Hey, what the fuck is up, everybody? This is Still Fucking Up. Let me adjust this real quick. Yep. Still Fucking Up, episode number 11, bitch.
11. What's
we
good?
Up in them streets. We up in them fucking streets, bitch. Here. Yeah, we up in the streets. We back in the streets. We all over them shits, okay?
You already know.
11. It's a pretty fucking big deal, okay? We've got almost as many episodes as Joe Rogan. We're pretty fucking close. We're like almost 2,000 off, but that ain't shit, dog.
Yeah, it ain't nothing for a G. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. So, did you hear anything about like Ice Cube went?
Oh yeah.
Ice Cube went and met with like, I guess both political parties, and he was like talking about some plan, and everybody started shitting on him, saying, Ice Cube has joined forces with Donald Trump. Like D.L. Hughley posted that
or some shit.
Yeah, like he was gonna drop an album, and Donald was gonna fucking throw a huge rap on there or some shit.
Senor Trump's gonna be dropping bars, dog. So
yeah, it's gonna.
I don't think the world's ready for it.
I drop the hugest bars. I know all the best words, the best rhymes. It's not a very good impression of Trump, but
it's better than some
of the shit I've heard.
The first song is gonna be called, and Trump said this, not me. It's gonna be called China Virus.
Oh,
That's
Kung
the first
Flu.
song.
It's gonna be called the Kung Flu. Then there's gonna be one called Ain't No Collusion.
Yeah.
About Russia. And then another one just called Fuck Hillary.
And then Walls. You mean?
Build them walls. Boom. Yeah. Build them walls. Yeah.
Dude, that'd be sick. It's just
hot.
That'd be so sick. It's just on it's like over a fucking sick ass funky beat, like I
want Dr. Dre to make it. It's gonna be on Aftermath, dude. Or Interscope.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be on.
Yeah.
Donald Trump's gonna be on Interscope. Bitch. Hell yeah. But yeah, he fucking D.L. Hughley posted it, and all these people were just fucking lighting Ice Cube up, like, since when does he speak for black people? And he's just like, what the fuck? I didn't join forces with any. What the fuck you guys talking about? See, they don't even, the people that are addicted to fucking outrage, they don't even look into what is actually going on in the situations. They read the headline and they make up their mind 100%. As soon as they read the fucking last word, even before that, they're like, Ice Cube joins forces, Trump. I know everything. Yeah. I shall now make many tweets and involve many people on a platform with 350 million active users. And I know absolutely fucking nothing about the goddamn shit.
That's it.
if I don't know stuff, I make a point to go and look it the fuck up. So just yesterday, I was talking with my grandfather,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Hey, what's a super delegate?" And he's like, "Actually, I don't even know." Because my grandpa's a Republican, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns out it's the same thing as a delegate, but Democrats call it a super delegate. So I don't know if it means anything else. It's a Democratic delegate. But then I also looked up the Electoral College because that was something that I know that that's the actual thing that gets the president elected. They win the
Right.
Electoral College votes. So what I found very easily, by the way, I just typed in Electoral College map, and then it pops up and it basically explains everything right there. So the popular vote overall does not matter.
Yeah.
It's the popular vote per state. If you win 51% of the popular vote in California, you get all 55 electoral college votes. And then there's like New York's 29, Florida's 29. There's a different number assigned depending on the population of each state, which, I mean, it makes sense that way. So yeah, the popular vote does matter, but it matters more in populated cities, which I dare you to find a very highly populated city that is not liberal as fuck. It's impossible. I'll tell you that now. So just save your fucking time because there's no point in looking. There's no such thing as like a city with near the numbers of even Chicago. Chicago is very liberal. All the big cities are.
Yeah.
So
And for
all
the
the
people
states
who
with
think
those
they
huge
know,
cities.
prove it.
Yeah. Fucking prove it.
I need
Because
proof.
it's, dude, okay, the biggest state in America, Alaska, right?
Right.
4. Because most of Alaska is not populated. It's huge. The landmass doesn't matter. California, 55. Texas was like 38, I think. And that's always a red state. So, I mean, that process does make a lot of sense because I always used to say, well, voting's bullshit. It doesn't actually matter. And I still kind of believe that because I still think that it's all determined before any of the voting takes place. Because how the fuck do we know? Everyone in the whole country could vote for the same guy and the other guy could win and we would never figure it out. We would have to fucking like do our own census, go around and ask all of the people in all of America, because we couldn't even take a portion like of a 10,000 people and then just assume that this is the national average. We couldn't even do that because every state's going to be fucking different depending. So that's just the way that I think that goes. I think that the government, the federal government, state governments, I think they're all so fucking full of shit. They're all fucking liars. And Joe Biden, okay, there's a lot of shit going on with Joe Biden right now. And there's been a ton of shit before. I mean, he's had 47 years in the fucking federal government. He's been inside that bitch for 47 years. Nobody ever really knew about him until he was the vice president for Obama. He's done many different blunders, basically. One of which was pointed out during one of the DNC debates with Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden. I don't remember the exact quote, but it was something about Joe Biden kind of fucking over Medicare and Social Security, and Bernie Sanders pointing it out that Joe Biden had made this statement before, and he's like, I never fucking said that. And then they played the clip right afterwards, like, yeah, you did fucking say that, actually. Just like he tries to say he doesn't rub his nose on 12-year-old girls' faces as they cry, and then, you know, they're the scar that will remain for the rest of their life forms. You know what I mean? And now there's this thing with Hunter Biden, who is a active crack addict, I believe. He lights up the Brillo pad every once in a while, tosses a couple rocks up in there.
Most definitely fucks hookers. He has to.
Oh yeah, for sure. He definitely eats hooker butt, and like
Yeah.
hooker butt is not the butt that you want to be eating because
No.
you really do not know where that butt's been. That butt has been through all sorts of hell.
Now
There's been
escort butt is a different story.
like high dollar escort butt.
Yeah.
That's different. They're eating fancy lobster.
Well, that's what
They've
I'm
been in
saying.
the fucking Palms Hotel, the VIP
Yeah.
suite. Okay, that's where they've been. They've been shitting on fucking French bidets. Not the kind that you clip on your toilet like Omigo,
Yeah.
but like the toilet next to the toilet that's got a pipe sticking out of it that just blasts your cornhole. That's
Right.
that's escort butt. Hooker butt
Yeah.
is not
Just wiped
wiped,
out. Yeah, just
not even
wiped
wiped that
outside
well.
with a leaf. With a leaf.
Yeah. With a
Yeah.
no, it's wiped outside with a receipt because there ain't
Yeah.
leaves. There's no leaves around this hooker. She picked up a McDonald's receipt. She ripped it off the bag from the guy who she was just performing fellatio upon.
Which is
And
outrageous because she could have just used the bag, but you know.
she could have, but the
Yeah.
bag it's
No
just it's
receipt.
gaudy, it's too big. Receipt she could easily fit into her hand and then cup her disgusting twat
But
and
yeah.
clean herself
Yeah.
up. As
Yeah.
this, I'm sure the John they have to wear condoms, right? I don't know. I've never fucked a hooker. Do they wear
Neither.
condoms? I
I don't
think they might.
know.
I think they kind of
I
have
mean,
to because otherwise you're definitely fucking a guy you don't know and you're for sure going to get I mean they already have warts, but I'm sure it protects the John more cuz that a hooker fucks a lot of dudes a day. More than a
yeah.
porn star, even if she's a disgusting crack whore. She fucks
See,
at least 6 guys a day, I got to say.
yeah, and I'm sure most of those girls just carry them on them because I've met plenty of girls who carry condoms with them just in case.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hell
damn, okay.
yeah, of course. They keep them in their bras. They
Yeah.
fucking just have them stuck between their butt cheeks. They're just walking
Yeah, they're
around
just
with unrolled
they just
condoms just hanging out of their asshole and shit. They're
they
just like,
just
just use
walk
this
in.
one.
No, they walk into the room, bro, and see a dude, and they're just like, "Here, you're gonna need this in a
Yeah,
second." So,
because I'm about to
just,
fuck this.
but yeah, Hunter Biden.
Oh, Miss Guzzi. Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden usually leads with whores. You know, that's how
Yeah,
you
right.
start a Hunter Biden conversation. Crack, whore. So, Hunter Biden, there was like the emails that were found stated specifically H, meaning Hunter, would receive 20 shares or whatever, and then 10 shares to be saved for quote unquote the big guy, which a
Right.
source later confirmed to be none other than Joseph Stalin Biden.
Oh,
Pretty sure that's his middle name. I don't know.
that's what I thought it was.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's Joseph Stalin, Josef Stalin Biden. Anyway,
Yeah.
so he received money from a Chinese energy company, and all of the celebrities who now celebrity means I act in movies and I pretend that I'm something that I'm not, and I also decide what goes on inside the government because
I think
who knows
the
more
word
than me?
celebrities changed a lot, man.
Hell yeah. A lot of words have changed a lot. A
Like you could
lot
be
of
on
fucking
YouTube and
words.
you're a celebrity. So,
Oh well, yeah, you're an influencer.
yeah.
You're a celebrity technically, and these are a bunch of fucking 16-year-old kids,
Yeah.
and they're they're dealing with shit that used like back in the 80s, okay, when Drew Barrymore when she was in E.T. and all those movies when she was a child, she had a fucking hardcore cocaine addiction as a child. Now these people are having hardcore social media addictions. Like
Right.
they're willing to do all this shit for likes. They're willing to do pretty much anything, ruin anybody's life, suck any dick, post any pussy picture, post any dick picture, whatever the fuck they got to
All,
do
all for
to
the
get
clout,
follows.
homie.
All for the fucking clout. They
Yeah.
suck clout out of dicks or out of tits. I don't know. They
You
do
got
it.
that clout trout. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh, so I was talking to a friend earlier who watched the movie Cuties.
Oh
So
fuck.
I had brought up the fact that Corinne Fisher and Joe DeRosa talked about this on the Without a Country podcast on Gas Digital Network, one of my favorites. And they said that there was the discovery for the lawsuit against Netflix from the state of Texas, stating that, okay, obviously there was, it was basically sexual exploitation of a girl under the age of 14 or whatever, talking about the main crew of 11-year-old girls who show basically simulating fucking is all I can really say. That's what it is. Twerking is simulating bouncing your ass up and down on a dick, usually, is what twerking is. But it also stated in the discovery that there was nude female breast of a child under the age of 16. And Joe DeRosa and Corinne Fisher were like, no, I don't remember there being any nudity out or anything like that, or I would have remembered it. True, they could have missed it because it was on a cell phone being held by somebody's hand. One of the little girls, I guess, she stole a cell phone in the movie, and she was showing a video of the other dance crew, who is older girls, but they never state their ages. But my friend said that it seems like it's just older high school girls, like they're sophomores or juniors or something. So they're 16 years old maybe. And the girl is like this. Yeah, and her titty is showing.
Yeah, you're blurred out too, so it's perfect.
You can't see it. See what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, I just showed my titty to a body up on here. But this girl shows her tit, and they're like looking at this thing, and they're like, oh, these girls are such whores. Like, how are we going to do this? And he says that the main girl that the movie follows, the girl who's a Muslim, and then her dad ends up, whatever, they're marrying another girl, and their family life sucks. Like, feel bad for the girl, but she lashes out. And she, like, overreacts to weird shit. Like, she gets pantsed, and she's wearing kid underwear. I'm trying to recall what he was saying exactly. So she's wearing kid underwear. Then everyone started making fun of her, like, haha, you're a fucking baby. So to retaliate, she posts a picture of her 11-year-old vagina and posts it on social media. Like, I ain't no kid, bitch. Look at this pussy. And then everyone's like, that's a kid's pussy. That's fucking terrible. I don't want to fucking scroll. I mean, it's for a bunch of other 11-year-olds, but people watching the movie, they're like, a kid posting a picture of her pussy, that's just a kid's pussy. That's fucking horrible. So, like, that girl's family is going to scroll by and be like, what is this? Like, is this her arm folded up like this? Nope. It's a kid's pussy. Yeah. And also, that main girl murders a girl. She fucking waits behind a wall. Okay, there's a wall here. And then this is where it ends. And then there's a walkway. And then there's the river. So the girl who took her place on the dance crew is walking. And then she waits, premeditated. And then goes, bitch! And fucking straight dumps that bitch in the river. And the last thing you see is the girl underwater, drowning. She can't fucking swim. And this bitch just stares at her and then walks away like, I killed that bitch. Shows up at the dance competition. And then this is where it's like a pretty graphic sequence of events where it's like close up on butthole, close up on pussy shot, hear them grabbing their pussies, spreading their butt cheeks, back and forth, all this shit. And one of the guys in the crowd's like, it's a white guy. Yeah. And there's a black mom and a daughter, and they're looking at it like all terrified and shit. So look at the evil white guy wanting to fuck these little girls. And then everybody else is like disgusted. And then she just stops like mid twerk. And then she just starts crying. Fuck.
She had a revelation, dog.
Yeah. And then she leaves. Just goes away. Half of they're like, what the fuck's wrong with you, stupid? We're dancing. And then she leaves, and then she gets like whatever the fuck, I don't know. Oh, there was another part where she was at school right after she posted the pussy pic. And this kid slaps her ass, which is weird for a fucking 11-year-old. A kid in the front of the row slaps the girl's ass. The teacher's like, hey, what the fuck was that? Before the teacher could do anything, this girl grabs a pencil, stabs it through the kid's fucking hand.
What kind of movie is this, bro?
This crazy chick overreacts because I don't know what the fuck. She has a bad life. But they're like, look how crazy this chick is. Someone slaps her ass and she stabs him. She penetrates his fucking hand with a pencil. And then the next thing you see without any context is just her getting slapped across her face by her mom. So it's like,
Sick.
it's supposed to be a commentary on... There's a naked 2-year-old over here just screaming about gibberish nonsense. I have no idea what the fuck he's...
It's not nonsense, bro. It makes sense. It's real shit.
That's the dog's water he's trying to fuck with. It's dog
real
water.
Shit.
That's real shit. Oliver, come on. So she gets slapped in the face. What the fuck was I saying? She gets slapped in the face.
Without context.
Yeah, it just immediately cuts from stab in the hand, and people are like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Cut scene, slap in the mouth.
But I've heard a lot of shit about it, and it's like people were trying to say that this director was trying to say, I wasn't trying to exploit girls.
That's what it
movie.
was.
I was trying to show how girls are exploited in these dance competitions, like.
Okay, so she did that by exploiting it. It's like the whole idea of meta. Meta is like parodying the thing that you're talking about in order to shed light on it. But they could have like done other angles. When it was like the girl spreading her legs, they were right in front of her. And they're like showing this girl grab her pussy and she's fucking 11. It's like grossly sexual for the sake of being grossly sexual. It shouldn't be that way. They could have taken a side angle. You would have gotten the idea of what she's doing, but you're not looking at that. They're not forcing the image of an 11-year-old pantomiming a sexual act. It's fucking crazy. So I get it on both sides, kind of. I do. I get the whole freedom of artistic expression thing. I really fucking get it, because I hate when people bring it to a level where they're basically put in front of the court of public opinion, and that's the only fucking thing that matters. Is that if you get lit up on fucking Twitter, that's the end of your life. They just tried to do that shit with Bill Burr, and that shit's not going down. They've already taken some of my favorite fucking comics from me. So you're going to try to take Bill Burr, calling him a racist and saying, oh, thank God Bill Burr's finally canceled. You're hoping for a guy with 2 children to get canceled, to lose his fucking career? He has 2 beautiful kids and a beautiful wife. They happen to be black, and nobody fucking figured that out. They all just assumed, oh, this fucking bald redhead, he's got some fucking old white wife. But no, he's married to Nia and then has his 2 fucking kids. And he's, by all accounts from everybody, a fucking great dad. Very attentive, very loving father. He's got a son and a daughter now. I think the son's the youngest, that was just born earlier this year, and then his daughter's a few years old. So people are trying to cancel fucking Bill Burr, that fuck Seth Simons or Jake Flores, one of those fucking cuck pieces of dog shit. These fucking anti-comic fucks, these alt comics. An alt comic means an alternative to a comedian. So they're not comics. They're going, literally their whole job is to try to say things to the people who write blogs and do vlogs about how shitty and offensive comedy is, when they could just not look at it. It's not for you. Go watch Nanette again, okay? Go watch Douglas. Those TED fucking X talks that are worth shit in the real comedy world. Go watch. I watched Giannis Pappas' special today. Hilarious. Great. Chris DiStefano's, Mark Norman's, Joe List, Louis C.K.'s new ones, Sincerely. All so fucking funny, so brilliant, and all of those were released on YouTube, not on Netflix, except for Louis C.K. that was on his website. Nanette and Douglas, they get up there because of the social implications of that person, Hannah Gatsby, because Nanette became this cultural phenomenon because she was talking about being an Australian lesbian and like used woke language and pronouns and shit like that, and became this very the stereotypical woke comedian. And then Jake Flores and Seth Simons, I got off topic with these fucking pieces. I don't even know what to fucking call these. They're fucking, they're envious of people who are funny. And they had to attach on to being an alt comic because they don't fucking got it. That's their problem. And
Dude.
So Legion of Skanks did their show inside of the stand. And Seth Simons is like, I'm going to get this thing shut down because they're not supposed to be doing that. They're trying to say that their show's this thing instead of this thing. So they have to admit that their show's not entertainment if they want to continue doing the fucking show. What the fuck? Because they're going to make 50 or 75 people's day better. Maybe one of those people is going to blow their fucking heads off, you piece. Why not just let them do their show? They're doing it so people have a place to fucking go and laugh. Why do you have to ruin that? You want to literally be the fucking a Grinch, bitch? I don't get it.
Dude, but like,
why do you want to
that
take
whole
that
fucking
from people?
The whole fucking Bill Burr shit. It's like the people who don't know him. Yeah, I get it, but it's like we know him, and all the other comedians know him, and the people who know Bill Burr know him, and that's fucking Bill Burr doing what he does. That's what he does.
That was the thing is Bill Burr went out there and he was 100% Bill Burr. He didn't pull any punches. He didn't do anything fucking pandering for the audience. He did a Bill Burr set on SNL. And all the comics are bowing down to him right now for that.
Was comedy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he did was comedy, true comedy.
He's one of the fucking, he's going to go down in history alongside people like Lenny Bruce, George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Louis C.K., and Bill Burr. That's Bill Hicks too. Those guys went down because those guys all did something different. And Bill Burr has his own style of comedy that you're not going to see from another person. Other people try to imitate it and they can't get that down because he has that specific voice and that specific style. He's the shit. That's why.
Yeah.
Because he's just so fucking funny. He could just tell you anything, and the passion that he has and what he's saying is so fucking funny, and especially his self-deprecation that he slides in there at the perfect time.
Yeah.
He's the shit, man. And I was terrified because I knew people were going to, because you can't do anything, especially on a fucking woke ass show like Saturday Night Live.
As soon as I saw that shit pop up, bro, like at first, I was like, some shit's going to pop off. But then I realized, like, he didn't do anything wrong. If you listen to the podcast with Bert Kreischer, he was talking about how, like, he went in there
the Bill
and
Burt
he acted,
podcast.
And he acted the way he does with anybody. And they all knew, they're like, okay, Bill's here and he's going to play, dog. That's what he's going to fucking do. So it's not like
he basically went and said he was down to do whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah, he didn't go there and say he was going to do one thing and then fucking popped off the mouth and did what he did. He did what he said he was going to fucking do, and that's what the fuck.
Yeah, and that's the thing is Lauren lets the host do whatever the fuck they want to do for the monologue. And Burr is going to be no different. You have a stand-up comic at the caliber of Bill Burr, you're going to have him do stand-up. He grabbed the mic and he did stand-up. That's what the fuck he did. Chris Rock did the exact same shit. He grabbed the mic, he did fucking he didn't grab the mic. He did stand-up without the mic. But I don't know who just hosted it yesterday. I didn't even see.
I don't know. I didn't even. Honestly, like
Adele's coming up.
Been paying attention to it.
I've been on the whole last season of SNL. I was fucking so down with it. I've loved SNL since the glory days, back when it was Chris Farley, Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider, and it's still great. Kate McKinnon's so fucking talented. Like all those people are so fucking talented, and it's just it gets a little bit like cringy. The fact that they push. Like the whole Hillary Clinton fucking thing, when Hillary lost the election and they did that Hallelujah, where what's her name, Kate McKinnon, played the piano and sang Hallelujah as Hillary Clinton. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What? Hillary Clinton's a fucking, what is she? Is she a god who died now? Is she John fucking Lennon? What? Is she Eddie Van Halen? What the fuck are you doing? Why are you singing a tribute to her because she lost the presidency? Because she's not likable. she's got the fucking likability. She's got the likability of a fucking Karen at a black person's party. You know what I mean? That's the likability that Hillary Clinton walks around the fucking earth with. Bill Clinton doesn't even like her. That's why he fucked fucking Monica Lewinsky, and now she's making purses or what the fuck ever she does with her jizz-stained shirt on.
Yeah.
And then you got people like Demi Lovato. Now she wrote a fucking song. I forgot I was going to look this up. I have not read the lyrics yet, but she wrote a fucking song, anti-Donald Trump song called Commander-in-Chief. And
there's already a fucking anti-Donald Trump song out there.
There's a billion anti-Donald Trump songs. It's fucking nonsense. You're a hold on a second. Where the fuck is this? You're a singer who's a heroin addict who's recently overdosed on heroin, and that's the last thing anybody heard about you. And then you come out with a song about Donald Trump. Like we're supposed to take you fucking seriously or some shit, which I just don't get it. What was I looking up? Oh, yeah. Demi.
I still love the bitch, but like...
I do too.
God damn it.
Okay, look, I love her too. I like her songs. Okay, let's see here. Lyrics. I like her songs. I like that one song a lot. Sorry Not Sorry. I fucking dig that shit. That shit goes hard as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? What is all this? Hide this, hide that. Fucking suck balls. Okay. Commander-in-Chief, were you ever taught when you were young, if you mess with things selfishly, they're bound to come undone? I'm not the only one that's been affected and resented every story you've spun. I'm a lucky one. Because there are people worse off that have suffered enough, haven't they suffered enough? But you can't get enough of shutting down systems for personal gain, fighting fires with flyers and praying for rain. Do you get off on pain? We're not pawns in your game. Commander-in-Chief, honestly, if I did the things you do, I couldn't sleep. Seriously, do you even know the truth? We're in a state of crisis. People are dying while you line your pockets deep. What the fuck? He doesn't even take a fucking salary. If you're gonna write a fucking song about somebody, just say the true shit. He's a fucking misogynist. He's a womanizer, but he's a fucking businessman. Just be honest about shit. You can't
There's a better option.
The fuck you want.
There's a better option. Just fucking keep it to your fucking self.
For real. Everybody has their own opinion. Nobody is going to change their mind from anybody saying anything at any time. Okay? You grew up with your parents, and most likely you took their side. If you didn't, you already knew your fucking position. You changed your fucking mind. I mean,
me not giving a fuck doesn't matter to anybody, but it's like, this whole election shit's just driving people fucking nuts. That this right here is probably going to have people be like, oh my God.
Look, that's another thing, that there was a statement that the New Zealand prime minister that just got elected, there was a statement that she made that like, it's exactly what the fuck is going on in America. And it's the shit that I wish people would fucking see. But hey, come on. If we fight for what's right, there won't be justice for just some. Won't give up, stand our ground. We'll be in the streets while you're bunkering down. Loud and proud, best believe we'll still take a knee while you're commander-in-chief. Honestly, blah, 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 blah. Line your pockets, blah, blah, blah. Won't give up.
You say it's garbage.
Yeah, okay. Whatever, Demi Lovato. I mean, when the fuck... I don't remember her ever being a politician or knowing anything about anything. And look, I'm not the smartest person when it comes to politics. The only thing that I think actually matters, that it's how you take care of people if you put money towards the right things. Okay, obviously we have to pay taxes if we want the jobs that are like state-run jobs, basically. But it's like, fuck. It seems like one side wants to take too much money, and then the other side says this side wants to take the money from the poor people, but it's really the people who are poor that are working like us. Like, we're not broke, but we almost live paycheck to paycheck, and we're putting money towards people who make less than us, who don't have jobs. But I don't understand. I don't know where the line is. They don't give us any of this information. There's no breakdown of what our taxes go to, and that's the transparency that I would like to see. Especially, I've had a steady job for years, and I've never seen where my money goes. It would be nice to see where that money goes to and see if it actually makes a difference and if it's making anybody's life actually better. Or if you could choose where your money goes. Like, why can't that be a thing that happens? Why can't every American choose how much money goes to which places, and you know, depending on what their situation is, they're going to pick this or that, you know? Things will still get done and everybody will be fucking happy, because it obviously can't be just one party or the other. It doesn't fucking work. Everybody fucking bites the head off of everybody else for whatever the fuck goes on. But that's enough about politics.
I was gonna say. Now back to another pop star, the motherfucker who fucking you were saying. I just read about it too. You brought it up too. But the fucking piece of shit who body shamed fucking Billie Eilish, bruh.
Yeah. How? What the fuck? I didn't see what was said. I heard that she responded back pretty well. Like she had some witty comeback, and then she posted a video by some other person that basically reaffirmed what the fuck she was saying. But like, if you're gonna body shame someone like that, what is it that you're looking for? Like, who, I don't know anybody who's like super skinny anymore. I remember like back in the 90s, it was Callista Flockhart. Like Ally McBeal or whatever, she was like the rail thin supermodel type, and nowadays I don't even know. But I heard on some other the what is it, the Guys We Fuck podcast, they were talking about how super skinny is coming back in, and I was like, what the fuck? I thought like with Kim Kardashian, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, I thought that like bigger hips and butts and shit was coming back. But it seems that
well, no, it's the
crackhead.
Apparently, the Jenny Crank diet's coming back. Jenny Crank, dog.
Oh man, yeah, that's no good, dude. Because it just makes everybody look like a 13-year-old Filipino boy.
Yeah.
Rib cages and shit everywhere. I don't want to see that shit. That's fucking and that's so fucking. It's just not healthy. That's how Brittany Murphy fucking died.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, Brittany Murphy looks fucking terrifying. She looks like a Halloween decoration. And and then she fucking died.
Either which way, fuck you, person who said that.
Yeah, you're a fucking bitch, dude. Catch me in the motherfucking street. Catch me outside. How about that?
Hey, dog, my kids love Billy, and therefore I love Billy. So, like.
Same. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Artist. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, Brad. Fucking Brad. Tim Allen, get your boy. You know what I mean? Zack Ty Bryan. He straight choked his girlfriend, smacked her phone out of her hand. She was trying to call the police.
Yeah, strangulation, right?
Yeah, he got charged with felony strangulation.
Oh my God.
And like holding her hostage because he took her phone and like blocked her from getting out of the door. It didn't say what the fucking fight was about, but obviously he did something wrong and she caught him. If I know anything, it's that. That's usually the case. And she just would not shut the fuck up about it. You know what I mean? She was going off on his ass. And you know what? He was the first guy with a fucking man bun. You know that?
Yeah.
If you look up Home Improvement man bun, he had that shit in like 95. He was rocking a man bun. Yeah. Now it's a bunch of dudes that were born in 97 who have man buns.
Yeah.
They show no respect. Just like, I mean, I love Theo Vaughn, but he's got to give respect. Billy Ray Cyrus, dude. He he had like the most luxurious mullet of any human being
That's
on the
true.
planet.
That is so fucking true.
You got to pay homage. You know what I mean? Same with who's that rapper that looks like Theo?
Riff
What's
Raff,
his name?
bruh.
Yeah, Riff Raff. Same shit. He should be. They should both be rocking a Billy Ray Cyrus tattoo or something like that, like on their neck
for sure.
or something. Billy like
an achy breaky
BRC
heart tattoo, dog.
That's it. Just put on your eyelids, achy breaky. That's
You know what I mean?
sick right there. I think that's a fucking winner, dude.
I would put it
Around
right
your
here, dog,
nips.
on the chest. Right on the chest.
I'm saying,
You know what I mean?
like over your eyebrows, like a jail tat, achy, breaky, and then in the middle right here, you get BRC for Billy Ray Cyrus.
Damn.
I think that's hard as fuck. Like,
I think I might do that now. So I'm doing that now.
You'd have so many friends, dude. You would, if you put that picture on social media, you would have all of the friends. Like,
well, I'm doing it now. So
you put it on Facebook. Every person on Facebook would be on your page. It'd be like that South Park episode. Your profile would be the strongest profile in all of Facebook. It'd be so huge. I just keep trying the Donald Trump, thinking I'm going to do it better, and I never do. It never gets any fucking better. Oh,
Billy Ray Cyrus mullet coming, dude, for sure.
Dude, I wish I could. You know what I mean? I mean, I got business in front, but the back's already so short because I get the fade and shit. I don't know, man. I don't think I got the patience because it starts curling up behind my ears, and that's just fucked up.
Yeah, that's what's going down right now. I kind of look like a homeless person, so it's cool.
Hell yeah. I mean,
that's my style, though.
If you have a beard, it's like you're very, very close to stepping over the line into homeless looking.
Yeah.
Because I can't afford a razor, or it's like I just don't want to fuck with it, you know? Because then I have to shave again tomorrow? Fuck you. I'm not gonna waste all my time doing that.
27 and stuff, but
yeah. So I could probably pass for like around 24 maybe without the beard if I took care of my face. Have you ever fucking used one of those? Have you ever used one of those blackhead vacuums?
No. I'm sure Shasta would go nuts if I got her one, though, for me.
Dude, what's the one we have called?
Something Planet.
Fuck. Where'd we get it? Walmart?
Yeah.
At Walmart, they have one that's called like, it's something Planet. Something Planet. I can't remember what the first word is. But it's a vacuum thing. How much was it? Like 50? Okay. Don't worry about this. That was like $50. But I've $60. But I've bought a couple of them before and they fucking suck cock. Like if you pay fucking $20-$30 for one, it's fucking garbage. But I got this one for $60 and it's got 3 settings. If you put it on the third one and you put it on your skin and it's got like also like a sandpapery feeling to it, like a microdermabrasion type shit. And I've put it on my fucking nose and cheek and shit. It like sucks, like puts a hickey on your face almost. It sucks so hard. Pulls all the blackheads out of your fucking nose. It sucks all the grease out of your pores and like sucks it all off of your face. That shit works so fucking good. It like made my nose smaller and shit.
My face is constantly being looked at when I'm over at like with the wife because she's like,
oh, she's obsessed with popping face.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you would have been a great tweaker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like most women have that thing in them that they wanna see the pimple come out or they want to see the blackhead come out and they go, ew, gross, but they still like want it.
It's like the whole Dr. Pimple Popper shit, dog. Can't do it. Not gonna do it.
That's porn for most women. No, I can't. Those shits are fucking disgusting. But like,
it interests me. I've seen some fucked up ass ones, and I'm like, oh my god, like,
I can't handle it, dude. It makes me want to vomit. I fucking hate it so much,
dude.
But it's like
random topic. Game number 7, Dodgers. What's up, bruh?
Oh, you give a fuck about baseball now?
Always have.
Is that what's up? Oh,
always have.
Piss on your face, dog. You give a fuck about baseball. Okay. Well, that concludes episode number 11, and what a fun episode it was. It's it's always fun, at least for me, because I just like bitching about things. It must be the Italian in me, eh? But could also be the French in me. I don't know. Because stereotypes are hurtful. But I don't know what the stereotypes are for French people, besides pussy, I guess. That they like backed out of a war or something like that, or they wouldn't back somebody up in a war. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But yeah, it was a fun episode. I hope you guys had fun. Keep an eye out. If you can, go on Twitter and look up Comedy in Hell, or I Hope There Is Comedy in Hell. It's a podcast that I'm starting very soon. I think I've mentioned it before. I have Eric Hellwig, Dustin Hadlock. This is my Jelly podcast. I think her name is Angelica. I had a nice conversation with her a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to have her on there to talk some comedy. There's also a podcast called Don't Tell My Parents. It's a great podcast. I'd recommend listening to both of those. This is my Jelly and Don't Tell My Parents. I'm having both of those people come on the I Hope There's Comedy in Hell podcast. So just go add me on Twitter. I'll have an Instagram page up soon. Get that shit added. I'm gonna make a YouTube for that specifically. But other than that, do the like stuff, share it, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. Go like the shit on any of the listening platforms. Any little bit fucking helps just to get us noticed so we can talk shit in more people's ears. Because what I want to, especially with the comedy, either one of these podcasts, really, I want to get viewers involved, people that have either contradictory shit to say from what we say, different points of view. We're always open to hearing different points of view. It's a fun discussion to have. So we'll come up with topics. You guys can come up with topics, bring them up to us. If you guys are comedy fans and you want to talk about your favorite stand-up comics, favorite specials, just them as people, their comedy styles, what the fuck ever you want to do, come on the podcast. We'll chit chat about it for about a half hour. Who fucking knows? Maybe you'll have some fucking fun. Maybe you had some fucking fun. So thank you for listening to Still Fucking Up Podcast, episode 11, and I hope to see you guys again.
Still fucking up. Still fucking up.